Okay, it's late. I was supposed to be ready for this mukbang and do it like earlier in the day, but I made myself a promise that I was going to do it on the last Saturday. I think this is the last Saturday. Hold on, let me check. Yeah, this is the last Saturday, and I wanted to do a mukbang for like the last 6 months about White Castle because one, I've always loved White Castle. Our family has a ton of stories about White Castle, including the one of Granddaddy Aiken. I'm not going to tell that story right now because it will make you mad. But also, Harold and Kumar goes to White Castle. And actually, the White Castle, the one White Castle that you can go to in New Jersey, I've been there because me and my sisters have actually been like that, where we want White Castle, but we're in New York or New Jersey at the time. So we have to go to there's only like, I think 2 or 1 left. Anyway, I'm going to White Castle, and it's the top White Castle in my city. And some of the kids who actually work there actually were at my mother's daycare center when they were little. Anyway, I really am not prepared to do this today, but I'm really not prepared not to do this today. So I'm going, and I'm going to enjoy myself. All right, I am at the White Castle. I gotta go around though. You can't go in order to, but I'm not doing that. I am going to go through the drive-thru. White Castle. Yay! Yay! See? White Castle. White Castle. We're going to decide what we're going to get. See how they have that smoked sausage slider? I will not be getting that. I will be getting the things that I love. And, you know, if I'm going to mukbang, I'm going to mukbang with the things that I love to eat. Dear God, bless my food. Make sure that the cheese is cheesy, that the mozzarella sticks are cheesy, that my double hamburgers are cheesy, that my Coke has enough fizz, that they still have onion rings, you know, and that they give me enough brown mustard to make it through. Okay, I am just sitting here in line, waiting. This is going to be a long night. I think that they don't have enough staff because this car has been sitting here for at least 4 minutes. But don't get me wrong, White Castle is worth the wait. But I am waiting, and the longer I wait, the more that the person behind me is going to get impatient, and it's going to take me a while to order, I think. So it's their first day. A lot of the people there, it's their first day, and the monitors weren't working. So I don't know how this is going to turn out, but you know. Okay, so I am finally doing my mukbang. I think I'm doing it. I saved this KFC sauce just for the rest of the stuff. This is my White Castles. The sacks used to be white too, but now they're brown. Trying to be natural. Okay, so of course I have the marinara sauce because I did get the mozzarella sticks. I have the brown mustard, which my grandmother always demanded we get. Oh gosh, I was doing this on Thai lips. But this is the onion rings. This is just one of the small sliders. Oh, I've got more small sliders. I think I'm sharing these with my sisters. I'm going to take the really bad one right here. But I'm going to make sure my sisters get the 2 good ones. And then I have and of course I have the double cheeseburgers. But I'm going to make sure this one is not the best looking one, slider one, but these 2 are. what they normally look like, you know. Cheesy. I'm gonna hand these to my sisters and then I'm gonna start eating. Okay, so this is what I'm actually mukbanging with. And let's see, let's get it started. Get in the mustard. In the aftermath of all of this, I have one thing to say. I forgot my prep, which was going to be like eating papaya enzymes so that I could actually finish all my food. Also have a little bit of pineapples. If I was going to do a mukbang seriously and like take the time instead of doing everything like helter-skelter, I would have had the papaya and the pineapples so that my stomach would be okay. I had the Coca-Cola, and I always have to have Coca-Cola when I eat. That's a digestion thing too. But yeah. Saying goodbye to 2025. And even the mukbang didn't turn out the way I wanted it to. That's all. Toodles.